Hey y'all, I'm McKinley. I'm a freshman at CPA. I'm going to be talking about Luke 8:40 through 56. So the question is, Jesus was on a mission when this woman touched him. Why do you think he stopped to talk to this woman when he already knew she had been healed? Well, I think it was because he wanted to acknowledge the fact that it was her faith that saved her. It wasn't because Jesus wanted to boast in himself and show, oh, I saved somebody else, check it off the list. It was because he wanted to show that she was saved by her faith. It wasn't him, it was her faith, and that we can be saved by our faith too, no matter where in time we are. I think he gave that to us so that we can see, even millions of years ago, that still now our faith can be what saves us. And Jesus, he cares more about our heart than our appearance. He wanted to show that her heart, she wanted him. She didn't care about anybody else. She just had to get to Jesus. And I think that that's something that we can look up to, because we can care, if we care more about our heart than what anybody else thinks, which is so hard right now. But if we can care more about our heart and more about following Jesus and having that faith and wanting Jesus, then we will be saved. And so I thought this was interesting because Jesus already knew that she was the one who had been saved, but he still asked. He asked, and I think that that's like prayer, because Jesus already knows what's in our hearts when we pray. He knows all of our thoughts. He knows every action that we do, but we still pray about it. And he knows what's going to happen, but we still pray about it. Well, I think, and I thought that was really cool, because our prayer doesn't help Jesus. We aren't telling Jesus what to do. He's going to do what's going to happen, and we have to trust that. But when we pray, that's how we show him that we have faith in him. That's how we show him that we trust him, that we believe in him. And that's how we talk to him. And so, but I thought that was cool because it was like this passage. I also noticed how he's in an entire crowd of people. He touches thousands of people. I mean, think about how many people you touch when you're in a crowd. Well, he touched that one girl, and then he asked who it was. And I thought that was really interesting because he touched so many people. And I think it's interesting because it's just like that in the world. So he wanted to show her that her individually, he cares about his relationship with her. He didn't want to just say, oh, that's another check off the list. He doesn't care about the statistics of how many people he saves. He doesn't care about how many people make it to heaven. He cares about having an individual relationship with you. He wants to know you. And he wanted to show her that he wants to know her. He doesn't just want to check it off the list. And so I think that being in a crowd of people is like the world. Jesus, he doesn't just look at the world as, oh, millions and millions of people, like, oh, that's too many. No, he wants to know us all individually. He wants to know you because he made you, and he made you amazing. And so he wants to know that you. And so I think just like how he asked who wanted to be saved in the world, even though he already knew, he says that up in heaven. He says, who's that person? Who's that person praying to me? Who's that person who wants to know me? Because he wants to save us. He wants us to come to him. And so I think that this story is a really good example of us needing to have faith. We need to have faith so that we can be saved. That was really interesting. So I hope you'll have a great day.